get this. So I am married to a man. Some people actually do find that surprising. I'm cool with that. But what I love is that most people come up on stage at comedian shows, and they talk about how bad their marriage is and the dating scene in LA, and I have nothing but good things to say about my marriage. It's actually fan-freaking-tastic, and people come up to you all the time and they're like, well, just wait till the honeymoon's over, and I'm like, I'm sorry, bitch, we've been married 10 years. I'm not kidding, 10 years, man. We didn't even do a honeymoon. Like, we went to Target, bought a couple of rings for $10. Those things rusted out. This thing I'm wearing right now, this is from my first marriage. I'm not kidding. I'm like, well, it still works. Who cares, it's love. It's love, man. We got through the pandemic. We worked side by side 3 years in a row straight. I had friends who were getting divorced, having affairs, murder. It's LA, baby. We went to the Grand Canyon and rode donkeys, people. I'm telling you, it's some great marriage advice. It's not about the fancy dinners. It's not about the fancy clothes. It's about the Grand Canyon and donkeys. Trust me on this. It's magical, all right? What else? Oh, I'll tell you how I knew he was the one. A lot of people. We did meet on New Year's Eve. It was a fairy tale. It's gross. There was a unicorn involved. But, all that aside, I know y'all are here for the true crime. We all love the true crime. So I go to his house one day unannounced, because that's how you're going to test him, find out. And I walked into his bathroom. And I should have been worried. I mean, it does read serial killer, because I see on his towel rack, not one, but two perfectly tri-folded towels. Just giving you a little bit of that, what was that, sleeping with the enemy vibe, a little concern.
Yeah.
But you think about it. Perfectly tri-folded towel, that tells you he's responsible. Listen up. Responsible and organized. However, they were also bright orange, like bright coral orange, which tells me that he's also creative and spontaneous. And I'm telling you, is my marriage perfect? Yes. It does have some quirks. For instance, I found out he joined AARP when he was 12. It turns out you can join AARP at any age, and the discounts are fabulous. I have joined as well. It is amazing. Okay. Also, we do have this thing called turtleneck sex. Are you old enough to hear about that?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna turtleneck sex. This is maybe you've heard of it, or you've done some version.
His hair won't let him hear it.
Oh, good. I like that. That's worked for several things for you, hasn't it? Yeah, we'll just go with that. From the Mickey Mouse t-shirt. This is good parenting right here. Love it. Okay, turtleneck sex is where you remove all articles of clothing from the waist down, and then from here up, you leave everything on. Particularly a turtleneck keeps you warm, cozy. Well, and he also keeps on his prescription eyeglasses, and I leave on my toe separators. Look, if we were a book, we'd be like a dorky romance novel rated MA for middle-aged. Do you want to hear? I actually came up with a little bit. If you want to hear some, well, you're gonna, because there's my light, and this is what you get at the end. So. He focuses on my mouth. Then on that one chin hair I can never seem to catch. Then back at my mouth. Georgia, he whispers. He says my name so softly that I can't even hear it. What? His hand, leaves the drawstring of my sweatpants and slides through my auburn hair, revealing a few gray hairs I missed somehow on my last hair dye job. And at the same moment, my hands are reaching around and burying themselves in his love handles. Don't discount the love handles, people. He slides his glistening dad bod on top of me, and I cry out, my sciatica! And suddenly, his hands begin to explore my body, my back, my hips. No, my back. Yeah, right there. There we go. Deep, penetrating. Yes, right there. His caress is full of something that's never been there before. What is that? It's full of feeling, full of chills and then fire. Chills and then fire. What is it? It's icy hot. My name is Georgia Reed. You guys have been great. Can't wait for these guys.